Well, it was a historic and deadly week that marks the beginning of one of the most deadliest wars of the 21st century. Everyone was anticipating it, but no one thought that it would be coming so soon. On Tuesday, the world woke up to a Russian invasion of Ukraine, and everybody had thought that this could be that there were hopes that this could be resolved with the help of diplomatic dialogues. However, that was not to be. So it is here, and the war is raging on, with Russian forces now having reached the Ukrainian capital of Kiev. In fact, the Ukrainian health minister has also said that as many as 200 Ukrainian civilians have lost their lives in this unprovoked and unjustified war waged by Russia. The tremors were also felt across global markets. The Moscow Stock Exchange had halted trade for a couple of hours on Tuesday, but when it resumed, Russian stocks lost a massive 50%. So, be it the Asian markets, European markets, US markets, and Indian markets, all of them went into a free fall as investors took resort to panic selling and started fleeing risky assets like equities as well as cryptocurrencies. In fact, the BSE Sensex had lost as much as 2,500 points on Tuesday alone. When it comes to commodities, oil breached that $100 mark for the first time since 2014, but it was gold that saw some safe haven demand, and prices hit the best levels seen in the last 1 year. But towards the second half of the week, we did see some kind of rebound kicking in, with the Dow managing to stage a smart rebound on Thursday after amid a volatile session. In fact, the U.S. markets also built on those gains and managed to amass 800-point gain on Friday. So both the Nasdaq as well as S&P 500 managed to end the week in the positive zone. Even on the Lal Street, the Sensex and Nifty staged a smart rebound on Friday and ended a bloody week down by just about 2.5% or so. Well, this rebound was led by comments coming in from US President Joe Biden, who said that the US was working with other nations to release additional oil from its strategic reserve in a bid to stabilize supply and tame rising prices. Remember, oil prices hit a century on Tuesday as global nations started slapping sanctions on Russia, and this gave rise to concerns of supply disruption in the global oil markets, as Russia is one of the key exporters of crude. Coming to other major developments over the week, the cabinet has cleared a 20% FDI via the automatic route in LIC ahead of its mega IPO that is slated to kick off next month. Now, this move is expected to expedite the capital raising process. Also this week, a major development in the NSE Algo case. The CBI arrested the erstwhile group operating officer of NSE, Anand Subramaniam, for masquerading as a Himalayan yogi and directing the actions of erstwhile NSE CEO Chitra Ramakrishna. In fact, a forensic audit carried out by Ernst & Young also pointed fingers at Subramaniam and said that he indeed had used an email ID and had taken the help of a fake identity to manipulate Ramakrishna. Lastly, the feud between BharatPe co-founder Ashleet Grover and the board seems to have taken an ugly turn after the sacking of his wife Madhuri Jain. Jain, who was the head of controls at the startup fintech, was sacked by the board on allegations of misappropriation of funds. So all in all, it was an eventful week, and investors will be waiting and watching out for more developments on the Russian-Ukraine conflict.